Oh, they giving out vouchers. Okay, then. Giving out vouchers. Challenges. Cody, if y'all don't win, bro, I'm highly disappointed if the Rams don't win the Super Bowl this year. Just gonna be honest with you. Score a rushing touchdown. Okay, we'll do that. All that talent, man. Y'all got all the talent. All the talent. You vouch for Preach? That's a lot of talent, man. Y'all stacked. Ooh, did that do it? That did it. That wasn't. Oh, I got to score a touchdown. Guess I'm in too big of a hurry. The good news about Broncos not getting any cards this promo, I ain't got to. I ain't got nobody in particular. I got to get. I think I'm going to get. I'm going to get the Emmanuel Sanders, and I'm gonna drop Randy Moss and get the coins out of him. But that's it. Pass for 40 yards. All right. That's it. I don't have to do anything this promo. It's good and bad. You know, everybody wants cards to improve their team. Shavers! What's good, bro? What's good? Grinding out these harvest challenges. Seeing what they talking about. Finna get this Emmanuel Sanders on the squad. Black Love, what's good? What's good? Yeah, get this I'm probably gonna end up dropping my guy. I'm gonna drop Moss. I don't really see. Javonte Williams earned the card, man. He had 111 yards rushing last week. Hey, man, I think whatchamacallit cost me my fantasy football game too. I think Lamar Jackson cost me my fantasy football game, man. You going to get Deion? Deion gonna be filthy. Everybody getting Deion, but Lamar Jackson cost me my game, man. I'm kind of in my feelings. Passed for 30, running for 10. He had a horrible game last night. And then the guy was playing using Miami defense too. So I'm probably gonna end up losing that game. I was 7. Well, I am 7-2, but it ain't looking too good right now. I think I'm projected to lose by 30 after last night's performance by Mr. Lamar Jackson. You getting that AV? That AV gonna be filthy. I wouldn't say he overrated, but after last night's game, they gonna have to be real careful with him. Because now everybody think that they could just blitz and play a shell. The funniest part, man, I even posted it in my Instagram chat. They didn't do anything but run a weekend league defense on them. That's that defense is what people always run in weekend league. That wasn't nothing but a weekend league defense. And you know I'm right. All that was a weekend league defense. Man, they made Lamar look real regular last night, man. I'm just hoping and wishing and praying that they don't have the answer to Lamar. Because he couldn't run last night. See, that's the thing. Usually Lamar Jackson can get some carries. Like he gonna get you some yards rushing. But last night they had him on punishment for real. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do nothing. He would roll out, and whoever number 8 is, he took that game personal last night. Number 8 for the Dolphins, man, he took that game personally. Dude was in Lamar's face from the beginning of the game to the end. Like, he had a game last night. He had a good game. And Lamar was getting so frustrated. I was like, oh, Lamar out here frustrated. I couldn't believe it. Yes, sir, go Broncos. What they know about that? Go Broncos. Man, I think it's important though, man. I think we let fandom get in the way, right? Just because we fans of a team, I think sometimes that skews our vision. I received so much disrespect when the Broncos beat the Cowboys. And I'm like, man, what's all this about, you know? People hadn't realized the Cowboys hadn't beat the Broncos since 1995. Since 1995. And people were talking reckless, talking about, man, Cowboys choked to a sorry team and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, look, you might be a Cowboy fan, and that's real, but everybody in the NFL professionals, man. Them grown men out there getting paid to play football. So to sit up and be like, you know, any team is sorry, you just got to be careful with that kind of stuff, you know? I find it funny. You say Lamar can't see the field? He was doing good, though. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully he can bounce back from this one. But I'm already knowing exactly, Black of Love. I'm already knowing though. The next team they play finna come out blitzing, sending a fast cornerback, and having a shell over the top. That's all they did. That's all they did last night in Miami. And Miami drove them boys. Lamar's speed was nullified because of that blitzing defensive back. He's not precise enough passing the ball, so he couldn't get the ball like exactly where it needed to go. Them little screen passes ain't gonna work when you playing somebody who right there in their face. I was like, I saw it in the first quarter. I said, ooh, this one might be a problem today. They couldn't do nothing. I was laughing. I'm like, oh, Lamar Jackson better go back to the drawing board. Black Love, hey, man. I'm going to admit something to you. You can't tell nobody either. I was so glad when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, man. I like when new teams win. I don't like when teams that always win. Like, I couldn't stand the Patriots when Brady was there. I couldn't, because you already knew that they were about to be a problem every year. So Trust me, man. I get it, bro. Now we ain't supposed to like each other's teams because you know we our teams are rivals. But no, man, I get it. I promise you, I get it. And I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. That's our secret. Our secret. You ain't even gotta worry about it. What y'all think about the Rams though? Are the Rams finna do it? Hey, the AFC West. This gonna sound crazy, but with the new playoff format, I see us getting at least 3 teams in, maybe 4. Our whole division is loaded. The whole division is loaded, and that's crazy. We got 4 teams that can be a problem in the league. Uh-oh. Okay, I can't let them keep on running. Man, Rams look real good right now. For real. They kind of look scary good. Scary good. You both make them fumble. That was the only way we were going to get them from not getting the rushing yards. All right. Talk about the days of Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson. One of my homeboys literally played for that team. His name, I don't know him, but Willie Rofe. He's actually from my hometown. And yeah, dude was a problem. Hey, I think the Rams gonna mess around and make some noise. I still think that Von Miller pickup is gonna be huge for them. That's gonna be huge for them. Now he's from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He went to school there. Man, the Titans though. Did you watch the game, bro? Like that game, they just because they ain't got Derrick Henry, they still look good. They a physical team. They still look good, which was crazy to me. Cause I just knew I was like, man, they ain't gonna have a chance without Derrick Henry. Now he went to school there. That's it, Black Love. I think the fact that they ain't got a quarterback is hurting them more than Derrick Henry. Because Tannehill, they got the talent. Like you got Julio Jones and AB. And you telling me that y'all can't be better than what you are? It's the quarterback, in my opinion. I know Derrick Henry want to make the Hall of Fame, but ain't no way in the world, man. The way that the game has changed, I'm like, bro, you're not running me 30 times. What's up, Gilda? What's good? I have to go to coach, man. Like, bro, you not running me 30 times. I'm just not gonna let that happen. You not finna give me this ball 30 times, man. Man, Philly on the cool, Philly straight, Philly good this year, man. Hurts is the problem. Hurts is go score. Like, he gonna do what he got to do. Yeah, he does to me too, Black of Love. Big old strong joker can outrun you or run you over depending on how he feeling. Shay would say they straight at quarterback. Tannehill got leave a lot of work for me. That's just my opinion though. But he got a chance to prove us all wrong though. Like he got the opportunity now. Has the opportunity. No Derrick Henry. Make the playoffs without him. I ain't getting that one back. Ain't getting that one back. I'm hoping that we can show some consistency and we don't read our own press clippings and be like, all right, we beat Dallas and we beat the Giants. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, bro. Trying to knock out these challenges and get this free Emmanuel Sanders card. I think I'm gonna get rid of Randy Moss when I get Emmanuel Sanders and just use Emmanuel Sanders instead. It's no point in me using I can get the coins out of Randy Moss. I ain't passing like that anyway, so don't really need the card. Don't really need the card. I mean, it's cute to have on the squad, but he don't play like that for me. He don't be making plays. Got to get 2 tackles this drive. Randy Moss he's a luxury that I don't necessarily need to have. Come on, man. I hate the click on system this year. Because he would have fumbled last year because they would have given when I clicked on, man, that boy Dion gonna be so filthy. I'm already sick of seeing him. You think Judy, man, I got Sutton on my fantasy football team, man. And since Judy been back, Sutton ain't done nothing. Now, hey, don't sleep on Slay though. Slay okay. Win the game, score a touchdown this drive, 5 yards. Okay. Hey, for real? No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Hey, that would have been a cheat code, man. I did want to see him go to Green Bay, though, for real. I did. I wanted to see that. Because regardless what you think about Aaron Rodgers right now, he undeniably is a cold quarterback. Like, dude is a problem as a quarterback. Now, we can feel how we feel about other areas of his life. Okay, bro, let me ask you this. Do you feel like Patrick was a fluke? Okay, before I even ask that question, I got a hot take for y'all, man. Here go a hot take. Uh, A lot of people ain't gonna agree with this. However, I think my dude Trayvon Diggs is a little bit overrated. I do. I think Trayvon Diggs is a little bit overrated. Hey, Black Love, I have to agree with that. I have to agree with that. He a bad man. And I don't even like Stephen A. But the reason I say Trayvon Diggs is a little bit overrated. Don't get it twisted. Trayvon Diggs is probably one of the greatest cover corners right now. But a double move will kill him. And no disrespect to my squad. No disrespect to my squad. But before Tim Patrick got hurt, Tim Patrick was going to work on Trayvon Diggs. For real. I mean, I know that that's an unpopular opinion because Trayvon Diggs was getting all these picks. The boy can catch. He has great ball skills. But in terms of being just a shutdown corner, like Revis and Dion and all that, we can't even put him in the same category. We can't even put him in the same category. And this is why. This is why you can't put him in the same category. Let's go back to the New England Patriots game. When he got the pick six on Matt Jones, right? When he got the pick six on Matt Jones came back literally the very next play and threw it right at him and hit him with a bomb. So that ain't happening against folk like Champ Bailey, like Dion, like Revis, like Nnamdi Asomugha in his prime. Like that wasn't happening. He does gamble like him, Black of Love. He definitely does gamble like Asante, but Asante wasn't letting that happen like that either. Asante, when it was Asante and Law, man, that team was unfair, man. That's why he catches so well. That's why he catches so well. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't calling him sorry. I would never say the man sorry. I just feel like he's a tad overrated because he getting these picks, and everybody like, man, dude is the truth, man. He the greatest thing. He ain't that good. He ain't that good. Not for real. And everybody, I know a lot of people are comparing, well, not comparing because his stats do the comparing, but when they're looking at, the fact that he getting all these picks and it hadn't been done in the amount of time since Rod Woodson, man, he can't smell Rod Woodson. Like Rod Woodson was a complete cornerback back in the day. For real, for real. Was a complete corner. So he wasn't getting beat like that. And I think it's comical if you were just put up the stats between him and Revis. Look, and y'all know how I feel about Woodson. Not Woodson, Sherman. But Sherman, when Sherman was balling, Sherman was better than Diggs. Sherman was better than Diggs. When Sherman was actually playing good ball, before he got old, same thing about Josh Norman. When Josh Norman was in Carolina, he was a problem. Dude was a problem. So I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Dude straight, he good, but we gotta pump the brakes before we start saying that this man is Hall of Fame ready. Gotta pump the brakes because he got a long way to go before he even get there. Long way to go. And we can't even begin to talk about Darryl Green. Oh yeah, Surtain is nice. PS2. I like PS2 over Diggs. Real talk. I like PS2 over Diggs. You can put PS2 on somebody and forget he over there. But like, all right, he gonna cover him. And that's what your elite corners do. That's what your elite corners do. Now, Diggs probably has some of the best ever ball skills. Like, you can't be sorry and get this many interceptions. Like, that doesn't happen. But he's doing it in a different way. Like, I think the pick he got against Tampa, it was a deflection off of Leonard Fournette, and he just happened to be around the ball. And he caught it, and took off. So don't hear what I'm saying on some well, dude, sorry type. I ain't calling him sorry. I'm just saying I don't think he is good as everybody's hyping him up to be. And I could be wrong. I mean, he's straight. He's straight. Don't get me wrong. I would love him on my team in real life. Because all you gotta do is put a safety over the top. All you gotta do is put a safety over the top. He ain't getting. He put a safety over the top of him. That's a pick. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. They are not going to be balling like that. Complete 3 passes. Gotcha. But Surtain, yeah. I used to like Sam Madison and Pat. See, Black and Love, you know them old school players, bro. I don't even think these people know who Sam Madison is. See, here's the thing, King Bronco. This is the reason people underestimate Tim Patrick. You got Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, and Jerry Jeudy, right? But we run a high school JV offense. Like, that's the reason people underestimate our players. Because we running this old basic check down offense and Thank you, Gil. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying. I ain't calling him sorry. I don't want anybody to think I'm calling him sorry. But he in the right place at the right time. He's definitely in the right place at the right time. But King Bronco, the reason our offense is so underrated is because it's so simple. Like, there are no fancy concepts or anything. Like, we just running the same stuff all the time. And that's going to get old, man. It already is old. We have 3-4 players that if they were anywhere else would be stars on their team. But they get lost in the sauce in Denver. And that ain't right. All that talent and we can't do nothing with it? Come on now. We got too much talent for our players to just be another player. Cortland Sutton can go to any other team with a quarterback. Well, see, part of that is the system. The other part of that is because that's just how Teddy Bridgewater play. Teddy Bridgewater is not going to be bombing the ball downfield. When Teddy Bridgewater was in Minnesota, he known for dinking and dunking. And right when you in single man coverage on the outside, he'll throw a pass over the shoulder. Like that. That's how he played. I can't stand it because if we get down, it don't work. If we get down, it don't work. But I tell you somebody who has impressed me this year for Denver. I tell you somebody who has on the cool, he has impressed me. And that's Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon should have had his spot gone, but dude fighting, man. Dude is like, man, you ain't getting my spot, bro. We can share this thing. We can share it, but no, bro, you ain't getting my spot. Cause him and Javonte, hey, both of them having good seasons. Like, I'm like, whoa. Cause I just knew I told some of everybody, I said, man, by the end of the season, by the game 10 or 11, it's gonna be a full time Javonte Williams show. I was saying that after the draft. And I was dead wrong. I was dead wrong. So I was like, oh, he is. He is. But the way that they're using Javonte needs to come in like in Green Bay. In Green Bay. A.J. Dillon is a bigger and stronger back, right? So as a bigger and stronger back, it'd be good for him to finish the game out. Javonte, man, every week Javonte got a run where he running through people. That boy gets stronger as the game go. Now, Melvin Gordon might not be there next year, especially if he got a big contract. If he got a big contract, because Javonte he gonna be the lead guy. And the way that they use running backs now, they can go and find somebody at Walmart and play running back. Running back is if you fast and can take a hit, the rest of it ain't even necessary. Just go on out there. We gonna tell you where to go. That's pretty much how they using running backs now. Yeah, Javonte's special, man. Javonte is special. That's why I say Gordon is impressing me. Because Javonte's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger. But all that don't mean nothing. Gordon's still playing. And Gordon is putting up numbers. That's why I'm like, whoa. That's the crazy part. Because I just knew. I said, oh, Gordon, he's going to get his spot right. Well, Denver, our offensive line is injured. We hurt bad, man. Our offensive line hurt bad. I think we just put Glasgow on IR. Who else? We doing bad, man. We ain't got no offensive line. Quinn Miners is getting a lot of playing time right now. He a rookie. He's a rookie, so now, hey Shay, but let's not forget now. Gordon got his spot taken by Austin Eckler and with the Chargers. Austin Eckler spot rocked him. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna need that, bro." Score a passing touchdown. He's like, "Yeah, let me go and get that from you." Because Gordon was the dude in with the Chargers. Austin Eckler came and showed that he could catch and he a workout warrior. They were like, "Man, you know what? We don't really need you right now. You have a good one, Melvin. We gonna let you go somewhere. You gonna be in division." Think about that. He went to a team that's in the division. Chargers ain't missed him yet. The Chargers ain't missed him yet. Okay, they didn't want to pay him, but they let him go to an in-division team. And Eckler's putting up way better numbers than Gordon ever did. Way better numbers. It ain't even close on that one. Way better numbers. That boy Eckler is a problem, man. For real. Eckler out here hurting folks' feelings on the team, man. What? What you talking about? You saying Eckler ain't better than Gordon right now? Is that what you saying? Shavers, is that what you saying, bro? Please tell me you ain't saying that. Shavers, please tell me you ain't saying that. Don't allow more than 20 yards. Don't allow more than 3 yards this play. Gotcha. Shavers, please tell me you ain't saying that, bro. Please tell me you ain't saying that. Please tell me you ain't saying that. Bro, Shavers, go pull up the stats between Eckler and Gordon right now and tell me who doing the best. Tell me who got the highest yards per catch. You said Gordon better than Austin Eckler? Oh, the blasphemy. You saying Gordon is better than Austin Eckler? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, not even in Madden. It ain't even close either. Eckler way better than Gordon. Way better than Gordon. It ain't even close. It ain't even close. I can't believe you said that, Shavers. I can't believe you said that. You said Austin Eckler is not as good as Melvin Gordon. What? And what's the grading metric we using? You said Gordon is better than Eckler? Come on, man. No, not for real. Not in real life. Man, I'm waiting too, bro. I got to see this. You the first person I have ever heard say that. I ain't never heard nobody say that Gordon is better than, man, dude. He ain't picking up the phone, y'all. He ain't picking up the phone. Cause we got to talk about this one. This man said Melvin Gordon is better than Austin Eckler. Prove it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I doubt it on this one. Please prove it. Scored 2 touchdowns by the end of the third. Gotcha. 1 rushing, 1 passing. I ain't never heard nobody say that. Bro, I just called you, man. I want to hear this. I want to hear this rationale. Now, don't forget either. When they were together, they were trying to get Melvin Gordon to be the dude. So they were giving Gordon the ball a whole lot more than Eckler. But I'm talking about right now stats. I'm talking about right now. Austin Eckler got like 600 yards receiving. Right now. I ain't talking about, man, I don't know about that one. No, I do know about that one. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. Melvin Gordon is straight. Austin Eckler completely different player and better. And better. This man, hey, he's standing firm, but he ain't posting no stats though. He ain't posted a stat. Come on, give us some stats. I even called you so you can talk about it. I disagree though. I hold. Ooh, Derrick Henry did that man dirty. I ain't saying the stat either, Gilden, and I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Come on, bro. What the stats at? What a proof. Might not get no stats. You know, it might be on some. All right, well, Gordon ain't putting up the numbers as Eckler, but if you'll look at this carry right here and look at this is what Gordon did and this is what Eckler would have done, okay, I could even rock with that. But I don't think you can honestly say at all. Yeah. Well, see, Gilden when Melvin Gordon, now Shavers was correct. He was right on that. When Gordon was when he was playing for the Chargers, they were trying to get him to be worth that money that he wanted. So they were force feeding him. They kept giving him the ball. They kept giving him the ball. Gained 40 yards in the first half. Get 2 tackles. Don't allow more than 10 yards drive. All right. They were trying to get him to be that dude. So they kept trying to let him do what he had to do. But when Eckler got a chance, nah. That's why they let him go. That's why, you know what? We don't need you, bro. We got somebody back here that's better. We got a player right now that's better. If you notice, they didn't trade for nobody. They didn't go out and try to get somebody else. They said, we already got your replacement. He right here. They ain't drafted no running backs early. They're like, oh, we good. We straight. We all right. So now that one was different. That one was different. I'm still waiting on some stats. I need to see some stats or something. Show me something to substantiate this claim, please. I need to see, well, right now, because I guarantee you they rushing numbers are close, but they receiving numbers, night and day. Receiving numbers are night and day. I promise you that. Night and day. Like I said, I know for a fact Eckler got over 600 yards receiving right now. This man is going to be 1,000-yard receiver and 1,000-yard rusher before the year is over. And he missed a game, I believe. Hey, Gilden, Willis McGahee card is a cheat code, man. I got rid of Derrick Henry. I don't even need him. I got rid of Derrick Henry for Willis McGahee. I have completely changed my whole offense. I got a video coming out on it probably Sunday. Got a video coming out on this Sunday about how I've changed my whole offense. And I got a gameplay with me actually using the changed offense probably coming out tomorrow. I don't even play the same, man. He has changed my team, man. For real, for real. But that Dion finna be filthy for you, though. Man, that Robbie Anderson on the Panthers team, dude hit like 99 speed. Dude hit like 99 speed. And it's November. .99 speed? I made a lot of changes because of that Willis McGahee card. I even got Jack Youngblood on my team now. Jack Youngblood is on my team. I didn't need Sean Alexander no more. He ain't gonna get on the field. He ain't gonna touch the field. It'll be pointless for dude to even be on the field. Shavers, man, you busy, bro? What's going on, man? I'm waiting on these stats, man. Trying to see something right quick. Trying to see something. Wait, you gone, bro? What happened? Sean Alexander wasn't making that run. Sean Alexander was not making that run. Wasn't even close to. Where my boy Shavers go, man? Y'all seen Shavers? He all right? Sean is super slow. Shavers, where you go, bro? I put it to you like this, Gilda. This McGahee card. There you go. Shavers. Shavers.
Yeah.
Man, you on speaker, man. What's up with these stats, bro?
Yeah. Now go with. Hold on. Somebody pull up Melvin Gordon. Pull up Austin Eckler. I just wrote down Melvin Gordon stats. Why he was there?
No. We talking right now. We talking right now.
He ain't doing nothing.
Who?
He got Austin Eckler Austin Eckler stats right now. 2021. No.
I'm listening.
You hear me?
No, I ain't heard nothing.
Hello? He got 479 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's it.
Look up his receiving numbers.
That's this season.
Look up his receiving.
Last season.
I'm talking about right now. Eckler missed most of last year. Remember? He got hurt.
Melvin Gordon missed too.
He didn't miss as many games.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just off one season. I'm talking about overall.
When I said it, I was talking about
from when he came, when he got drafted, from when Austin Eckler got drafted, because after they seen how well he played, they was like, okay, shit, Melvin Gordon won't blah blah blah. We're not finna pay him. We got Austin Eckler. He's good. He's just as good as Melvin Gordon, and he's a lot fresher. So we're gonna go ahead and boot Melvin Gordon. That's why I said to me, Melvin Gordon, just like how they did LaDainian. Just like how they did Darren Sproles. Just like how they did Michael Michael Tolbert or something like that. No, Michael what's the damn running back that used to play for the Michael Turner. That's how they did Turner. That's how they did Tolbert, the fullback.
Okay.
You gotta think it's a repeat thing that the Chargers do with their running backs.
Now that's a valid argument. I give you that. They do get rid of their players. However, if
they do a repeated, cause see when LaDainian, they kicked LaDainian to the curb because they were like, we got Turner and we got Sproles. Then they kicked Sproles to the curb. You know what I'm saying? Well, no. I think they kicked Turner to the curb. Well, it was one of them. They kicked, but they was like, we got him back here. And then they was like, shoot, we kick him to the curb because somebody had came in there, but he didn't. It was somebody in there that I think that didn't pay him out.
Now we arguing.
Known for doing that.
We arguing two different things though.
Because they don't be want to pay them.
We arguing two different things though.
And if you look at, if you look at the stats, I'm looking at the stat. I looked at the stats from when he came through the door on out, and that's even with injuries. The only year, let me see, 2015 when he came in, he had 182 touches. No, 184. Oh, no, it's that 89. 189 touches. This is rookie year, 2015. 189 touches, 691 yards. He had a 3.5 average. He had 33 receptions. He just didn't have no touchdowns. The next year, 2016, 254 attempts, almost 1,000 yards. He had 997 yards rushing. 3.9 average, 10 touchdowns, 41 receptions.
I feel like we're moving the goal line, though.
2017.
I feel like we're moving the goal line.
And these are seasons when he been injured, like he been missing a game or two. You know.
I threw a pick. I feel like
2017.
I feel like we're moving the goal line though, because I was talking about this year, who was better right now, and now we talking about what the Chargers done did in the past and what they done did. I'm talking about who better right.
No, you said he's a better back overall. Well, you said he's a better back.
I said
so when you say he's a better back, you saying he's a better back overall.
Period. I said he is, which means right now.
No, man.
He is.
I'm looking at this. You gotta put up numbers for me. You gotta. Well, I ain't gonna say numbers, but it's. You look at Melvin Gordon when he in the game. They both kind of similar. How the way they are, because they both can receive, they both can catch the ball out the backfield, stuff like that.
Look up receiving stats.
Or you can put them out wide.
Look up receiving stats for Melvin Gordon.
As I say, I just I didn't see the receiving yard, but I saw the receptions.
Look up receiving yards for both of them.
Receptions is more than he got more receptions. He got more receptions than Austin Eckler do.
Look up their receiving stats this year. Let me know who got the most. Look up receiving yards and receptions. Let me know who got the most. And look up games played, because Eckler has missed at least one game this year. But I want you to see it's not even close. Eckler is up there with leading receivers. He got over 600 yards right now. You found it?
The only good game that Austin Eckler had was with this year, this season, is when he played Las Vegas.
So
that's the only 100-yard game he had.
Have you looked up his stats?
I'm looking at his stats. That's the only 100-yard game he got. The rest of them games that he played, 60-some yards rushing, 50-some yards rushing, 40-some yards rushing.
I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna pull up his fantasy football stuff. Gonna show you exactly how many yards this man got. You gotta look at how people's scoring systems is in their fantasy too, though. No. I ain't looking up nothing but his stats. Nothing but his stats. All right, Austin Eckler right now. Austin Eckler. If you look up receiving yards.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look at his receiving yards. First off, he got 9 catches against Dallas for 61. 6 catches against Kansas City for 52 and a touchdown. 5 catches against Vegas for 28 and a touchdown. 5 catches against Cleveland for 53 and a touchdown. Then he got Hold on. Then he got 10 catches against New England for 60. And against Philly, he got 3 catches for 23. Now, let's take a look at our guy. You said Melvin Gordon. Let's take a look at our guy, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon, receiving, because you said they're on the same level receiving. Okay, receiving for Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's best receiving game is against Jacksonville. and he got 38 yards against Jacksonville. That's it. That's it.
Go now go to the ground, because that's what they really use him for. They don't really use. You gotta look at.
Okay.
You have to look at. You gotta look at they styles of offense. They styles of offense different. They use Eckler more in the passing game than they use him in the rushing game. They rush with him, but he's more effective throwing the ball to passing.
Okay.
Now don't get me wrong, he'll get some of them scat back yards here and there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit a hole here and there, or they might bust open the hole. And he'll hit that mug and boom boom. You know what I'm saying? They get them.
I mean,
he's more.
I'm on the stats right now.
Running back. I mean, he's more effective in the receiving game.
I'm on the stats right now.
Gordon can do both.
Okay, so Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon is effective both.
Melvin Gordon has 101 yards against the Giants first game. Then you got 80 yards against Dallas, and his next highest total is 60 against the Giants. Okay, let's go and look at Eckler. Eckler has 100.
That's the rushing stats, right?
These are rushing stats. Eckler has 117 against Vegas, and his others. Yeah,
that's it.
Then he got 60 and 50 at all the other games. So you go cancel out.
And look at total touchdowns.
That ain't close. It ain't close. Total touchdowns is.
And then also my argument. Look who Marvin too though.
Okay, but
go look at his counterpart stats.
The reason that they drafted Javonte Williams is because Melvin Gordon wasn't getting the job done by himself. He can't stay healthy, and when he is healthy, he ain't doing what he needs to do. That's why
you gotta look at Melvin Gordon is an older back as well too. He's seasoned. He's been in the league longer.
So now he
took a good amount of hits.
Now we caring about age
because they used to pound the ball with Melvin Gordon when he was with the Chargers.
Now remember, the initial disagreement was who better right now. Now you saying Melvin Gordon is older. So since Melvin Gordon is older, we got to take.
I'm saying no. But I'm saying overall, the better back is Melvin Gordon.
What proof? I just showed you the stats. What proof? What proof?
Man.
Eckler got more yards. Eckler got more yards. He got more touchdowns. What proof do you have that Gordon is better today? We ain't talking about a career achievement.
Hold on. Who is the other back for?
It ain't one. Like it. Your boy Eckler get most of the carries.
Right. That's my case right there. I'll give my case right there.
No, they drafted Javonte Williams because Gordon wasn't getting it done. Gordon was not getting it done. That's why we needed a second string back.
And they had to fix that line too.
Javonte Williams run just fine behind the same line. The exact same line.
They tweak that line a little bit. They didn't got some other people on that line.
They literally on the same. They on the same team at the same time. So how is it that one person can run and another one can't?
Also, I'm gonna argue my case that you got to think about how many fucking head coaches they ran through and how many offensive coordinators they ran through as well.
Javonte Williams got the same offensive line.
When you flip flopping offenses and coordinators, you got to think about you have to think about the way they use you.
Shamus, I think I won this one, bro.
Yeah.
I think I won this one, bro. I do. I think I won this one.
But like I said, overall, career stats wise, from rookie to now.
You talking career? I'm talking right now, today. I'm talking
still.
What stat you got, bro? What stat you got? Thank you.
Better back still.
Blacker Love
Better
just
back
said
still.
Black.
Because Melvin Gordon can give you them. He can give you them stats on the ground, and he can give you them stats in the receiving. Austin Eckler only can give you receiving.
Hey, bro, I think
he's subpar with the rushing.
I think
he's subpar with the rushing.
I think you just arguing at this point. Let me tell you why I say that. Because have you ever
also look who did he have his big game against?
Vegas
Raiders. Come on now.
Have you ever seen Austin Eckler? Have you ever seen this?
I used to watch him all the time when he played when Melvin Gordon was there. I didn't see Austin Eckler get off and everything. I didn't see Melvin Gordon get off.
I'm talking about seeing the man. Like Austin Eckler is literally built almost just like Saquon Barkley. Dude is huge. He a workout warrior.
Yeah.
So dude he ain't no weak dude.
Have you seen my boy Melvin Gordon? No?
You do realize that Melvin Gordon is a Bronco, right? So you know I've seen him.
But he was a Badger though. He was a Badger.
Man, that was college.
Yeah, I keep up with my Badgers, man. I keep up with them.
Yeah, that was college.
But regardless, though, I pull for them. Regardless of where anybody that playing for the Badgers, I pull for them. Regardless of where they go, to have a successful career.
Man,
and he out there having a successful career.
He's definitely
still in the league.
We ain't arguing success or not. The argument is he better?
In Wisconsin, I'm gonna put this. And Wisconsin is one of the only colleges that didn't have quarterbacks in the league and just be floating around and be on a roster. And you be like, man, who the fuck is this dude when he get in the game? And they be like, damn, he played for Wisconsin, and motherfucker ain't even good.
Man, Wisconsin is running back
but
you.
The motherfucker be on a roster.
Wisconsin is running back you. They done produce run. They running back you. They got Ron Dane. They got Melvin Gordon. They got Jonathan Taylor. Like Wisconsin, the truth. Wisconsin, they produce running backs now. I give them credit for that. They definitely produce running backs.
He retired early.
Who, Ron Dane?
Vikings. No. What's his name? Played for the Vikings. They used to run out of bounds all the time.
So, hey, you got somebody who on your side. Lil C say that Eckler's last 3 games, 7 yards rushing, 55 yards running, and then 65. He see what Shavers is saying. Okay. That's rushing. What about receiving? Monte Ball too. I forgot about him.
That's what I said. You have to look at receiving. He's a better. They can get more out of him.
I still disagree, but
he's a threat. He's more of a threat in the ring.
I still disagree, but I'm gonna let you make it though. I'm gonna let you make it. It ain't as crazy as I.
Look at this. Because think about this. Look, when they throw them flat or whatever like that and everything, them damn linebackers, them outside linebackers can't cover, dude.
Man,
why do you think he's able to do what he's able to do?
That dude Eckler, in my opinion.
you gotta understand. You gotta see what I'm saying.
I mean, look, I'm a Bronco through and through, so you already know. I'm glad Gordon is doing what he's doing. I just don't think he's nearly as good as whatchamacallit. That's just my opinion. Now, I've been wrong before, and I ain't wrong on this one. But I'm just saying.
You gotta look, dude. You gotta look at how, like I said, look at how they're using Austin Eckler in their offense. He runs the ball. They give him some touches. They give him enough touches to where he should say explode here and there on at least 1 or 2 runs. Or some, if I give you 15 runs, shit, damn, hey, you need to be, one of them need to be a 40, 30 something run or something, at least one of them touches. Cause it's gonna be a hole that just, you know what I'm saying, to get open. It's gonna be a hole that gets open on one of them plays that where you get that touch at.
So if we were to put a bow on this,
and the thing is, can you be effective enough and find that hole or have the vision enough to see that hole right there, go you know what I'm saying, and get to that hole and get past and get to the next level.
If we were to put a bow on this, now we can agree that they have comparable rushing stats, correct? Is that fair? Can we agree that okay, they rushing numbers are pretty much the same? Can we agree on that?
Nah.
We can't even agree on that.
Nah, if you look, well, you're talking about right now.
Like right now, their rushing numbers are pretty much the same.
Yeah, you can see, you pretty much say that.
And so the only difference is their receiving stats then. And we can also agree that Eckler's getting more passing yards. Yeah. We can agree on that, right?
And because of how the way they're using them.
Okay, I give you that. So maybe it's just a scheme, but
that's my arguing point right there. The way how they're using him, they use him and throw the ball out to. You gotta look at their receiver. Their receivers. You gotta look at some of the plays that the Chargers called. They got receivers over there. They have receivers. The Broncos got some receivers too.
You gotta
look at the way how they call their plays. When they instead of them throwing the ball to receivers, they like shit. We gonna throwing to their running back. We gonna throw to our goddamn wide receivers because that's what they're there for.
Denver.
That's how whoever they play caller is. That's what he does. He be like, okay, when you do throw the ball to the goddamn running back, they throwing outlet passes or something like that, or a screen.
That's a Bridgewater issue.
That's where Melvin Gordon getting his touches from in the receiving game.
I mean,
you gotta look at that.
That's the same thing for Eckler.
They put him out wide. They got certain formations that they use to where he's in a passing game.
So why do you think Denver's not doing that with Melvin Gordon?
Because their style of offense is not that. When they get this is like, okay, when they pass the ball, they passing the ball. But when they rushing, when they got a running back out there, they got running backs like Melvin Gordon and the other guy. Shit, we finna hand and we finna pound this damn ball. Their main thing is, I want to say Denver, and they always been known to run first, pass second. They've always been a rushing team.
Them coordinators been gone,
That's why
man.
they had so many 1,000-yard rushing. That's why anybody that went there had 1,000 yards.
Man, them coordinators been
until
gone.
They start splitting them up. But then you still had some that even prevailed, even when they was splitting the carries. Some, you didn't have at least maybe one or two that still, still get 1,000 yards rushing.
Okay. I still feel as if Eckler's the far superior back. Still feel it. But, hey, your opinion differs. We just agree to disagree. I think the numbers agree with me, though. I do. I think the numbers agree with me. The people want to know when we're going to play another game, man.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to this topic at the end of the season, and see what the numbers looking like then.
The people want to know when we're gonna play another game, man.
Oh man, we can play one. When you be available? You gonna be available later?
I gotta work on some sermon prep, so probably not today.
Oh shit, we can What about tomorrow? What's the schedule looking like tomorrow?
I can make some time early tomorrow and during the day. Gilden said who's performing the best though. So Gilden wants to know between Eckler and Gordon, who is actually performing the best.
Shit.
Come on.
Right. The way.
And hey, that's a straightforward question. That ain't no. Don't dress it up. Don't be like, no. Who performing the best?
Hey, and hold on. When and then look at how he did the Cowboys when they played the Cowboys, and the Cowboys supposed to have a top tier defense. They supposed to have one, a top 10 defense.
No.
What, top 5 or something almost.
Shannon Sharp been saying you get takeaways with Dallas because of Trayvon Diggs. That helps your defense. He been saying that no, they not as good as y'all thinking.
No, nah. I'm gonna put it like this: the way how he getting those because you had people like that getting pressure to where it's making the quarterback force the damn ball to where you know what I'm saying, or make a dumb decision.
You still ain't answering.
That's the only way corners are getting. That's the only way corners are actually getting. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't answer that man question. You ain't answer that man question.
You gotta look at that.
That man asked you a straightforward question, and you talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with it.
If edge rush.
Huh? Who performing the best? He want a straight answer. Who performing the best?
I say Melvin Gordon.
Okay.
If you look at how effective he's been in the offense, yeah, Melvin Gordon to me, he's been more effective to me.
Why you gotta
valuable and effective?
Why you gotta say to me?
He's been more valuable and effective in the offense than Austin Eckler is to the Chargers.
So let me ask you this then. Since you say he's more effective to you, if you had the opportunity to choose between, if you were an NFL team and you could pick between Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler, I have you recorded right now that you would pick Melvin Gordon over Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
So you do know that when the Chargers had the opportunity to have the very same scenario and pick between Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler, they chose Austin Eckler. You know that, right? They went
with Austin Eckler because they did not want to pay Melvin Gordon. They did not want to pay him. He was asking for too much, and they was like, no. They gave him a contract. He didn't want that.
So it's your argument. It's your argument that when Austin Eckler is up for a new contract, he won't get paid.
No, they should move on. If they draft another running back and see that he's productive, Austin Eckler out the door.
Okay. Well, hey, we definitely have something to go back to base on. Because you just said that Austin Eckler would not receive a contract. They
gonna give him the boot.
Okay. I can't wait now. I can't wait now.
Watch and see what they do. If they get another if they don't have another running back that's productive as him, they might fork over the money. They might find some way to get him in a contract, or they might give him 2 years or something like that, or maybe a year. Or nah, I take that back. They're gonna slap the franchise tag on him. That's what they're gonna do.
Okay. My man said.
Why they slap that franchise? If they can't come up with a contract with him for him that's suitable in their eyes, and that's gonna work with them number wise, you know what I'm saying? So they won't be over salary, so they won't be over the cap. They're gonna franchise tag them.
My man said that they will not be giving Austin Eckler a contract.
Watch and see. Watch and see. Unless he belittle himself and humble himself and take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Then he go take he go take the change that they give him. then but as we know, they like, hey, I need to get paid. I've been productive. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I need to take care of myself.
Okay, well.
And they're gonna be like, well, brother, we can just go take this money and go draft somebody else and save this.
You know what's funny? Austin Eckler signed a $13.75 million contract already. And that was a couple of years ago, it looks like. So we gonna see when it's time to re-up. Is he gonna get another one?
And see, he signed. You say he signed a 13.7.
13.75.
Or 13.5.
75.
Okay, and then how many years was that?
I'm not sure. I didn't look at that. Sack is 5 tackles.
See how? Yeah. So you gotta look at how productive, because he just actually really just started kind of when Melvin Gordon was there. You can start seeing glimpses of him when they start putting him in the.
That man was outperforming Gordon when Gordon was there.
Flourish, you know what I'm saying? He started flourishing. He said, "Who?"
I agree with Lil. Now, I mean, you have a valid argument that the Chargers obviously don't like paying running backs. That's very valid.
And another thing, he's somewhat of he's a quicker back. He's a quicker back, and I want to say he's fast. He's faster than Melvin Gordon.
He's stronger than Melvin Gordon too.
Cause if you look at it, if some of Melvin Gordon games, if Melvin Gordon had the speed that now Melvin Gordon he got a little he shifted. Don't get me wrong. He got a little agility on him and everything. Hit them holes. You know what I'm saying? Bounce or whatever. But if he had the speed that Eckler had, man, some of them runs that he had, some of them games, he'd have a whole lot more yards. And some of them he could have been took to the house.
Now we talking.
There's some games where Melvin Gordon got hawked down.
Now we talking. Now you tell me you giving us the real. Lil C was backing you up too. Now you being honest. Now,
but like I said, but productivity wise, overall, I gotta give it to Melvin Gordon.
I mean, overall, Melvin Gordon's had a better career. That's true.
Well, no, I'm just saying, productivity wise, if I take Melvin Gordon and put him in a style, in a suitable offense that's suitable for him, he gonna eat. In a rushing, and if I decide I want to pass it to him, he gonna eat. He know what to do with the ball when I pass it to him.
But you do know that if Melvin Gordon had done what he's supposed to do last year, Denver never would have drafted Javonte Williams.
Man, nah, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Denver gonna be Denver regardless. They always keep a stable of running backs.
But we let go.
And they flip. They look what they did to your boy. What's his name? He was a running back and he was productive, but they didn't want to pay him and all that and everything. And then he went to the Rams. He helped them. He helped them get to the Super Bowl. And then look what they did to him. They released him.
Who you talking about?
Your boy, stocky running back.
Help us out, Black of Love. You still in here? I think he went to Detroit.
Stocky little running back.
I think he went to Detroit first. I think I know who you're talking about. I want to say he went to Detroit first.
He helped the Rams get to the goddamn Super Bowl.
But we didn't let him
running the rock like that.
He didn't leave because of that. He went to Detroit first, I think. I think think I know who you're talking about.
But when I want to say he played in Washington too. I think Washington probably was the last team he played for, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's it. C.J. Anderson.
Yeah, C.J. Anderson.
Gilden came through clutch.
C.J. after taking a rock and you know he had like a couple thousand. I think he had like 2 maybe 1,000-yard seasons with the Broncos. 2 maybe 3.
But the question is,
or 2 in a possible, almost a possible 3.
Did the Rams win that Super Bowl?
Hell no.
What was the only reason Anderson even was able to play in the Super Bowl?
Shit, cause what's her name? Bad knee ass.
Exactly. Gurley was hurt. He was a backup.
Yeah, he was a backup.
Philip Lindsay.
Gurley was getting all the totes.
We let Philip Lindsay go just because we got Javonte.
Oh yeah, and then Philip Lindsay. But I'm gonna tell you. But then look, because Philip Lindsay was killing the year before. But then when they messed around and switched offenses, he suffered. When they switched the offense up, and he suffered. He went downhill. Just the same thing with James Conner. And they got the shuffling the line around, and they switched the offense, and he suffered. Now look what he's doing for the Cardinals.
That's an unfair.
They're killing.
That's an unfair comparison.
No. It's basically almost the same.
Pittsburgh's offense is stagnant. They still trying to use Big Ben, but Connor is a second string back in Arizona. Connor's second string.
Second string killer.
I mean, he getting most of the touchdown work, yeah, but that offense is wide open.
Yeah, but he's somewhat basically getting most of the majority of touches though.
He'll get them all now.
Yeah, he get majority touches now. If you're looking at it.
You talking about Denver, Lil C? Lil C, you talking about Denver?
You said who?
Lil C said Anderson won a Super Bowl with us. I know he didn't win in L.A. I'm thinking he's talking about with us in Denver.
Yeah. He won it. Yeah, he won with the Broncos.
I think he was on that team.
They came up short in L.A. He had a good game rushing though. Yeah, I can see that though.
I mean, because it ain't that he was sorry. I told you they can go to Walmart and find running backs now. Running backs easy. If you fast and can take a hit, you good.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got good footwork, and you fast, and you can take a hit. They're gonna put you out there. And hopefully you can hold on to that ball.
I think Gilden laughing at you, man. I think Gilden like, wait a minute. Because Gilden asked you a direct question. Hey, your feet quick to the mug, man. You got up out that question real quick. Started dancing.
I answered this question.
I think he gone.
Yeah, I answered this question. I answered what he wanted to know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, because Gilda just said exactly, meaning that you ain't answering at first. You were being evasive.
No, but when I answer a question, I break the question down and give you scenarios of, you know what I'm saying? Some people they look past it. They like, oh, I just want a flat out answer. but you can't give a flat out answer until you get down.
Gilda said
And give
no.
both sides, and then you be like, okay.
Gilda said no.
Cause you look at it like this: a flat out answer. If I give a flat out answer, like if you ask me a question and I give you a flat, man, it could be somewhat tainted. You can be somewhat, but you can be somewhat BSing with the answer too. Well, I mean, the answer to the question could be somewhat BS. Because you got to look at different scenarios. You got to add scenarios and all that extra stuff in with it.
Hey,
all the variables you gotta look at all that.
Gilda said he don't want to hear nothing about Trayvon Diggs. I'm just saying, man. Hey, I will admit this. I didn't.
But check this out. Hey, but check this out. Tell Gilda, it's just like you in goddamn algebra class or trig or something like that. When you gotta when you know how to get the answer and you just kind of put the answer on there, and then they be like, where you work at? We always had that.
Yeah, that's true.
where you work at? Shit, this answer right here. Why I gotta show the work?
That's true.
Well, I want to know how you got the answer.
So you're proving your you're proving your work with those.
So when you ask me a question, I'm gonna break it down and tell you why my answer is the way my answer is, and not what you want it to be. But so to you, it might be the wrong answer. But after I break it down and solve it, then here go the right answer right here. Because look at how when you have tests and you have a equation, you got all these answers. But if you do it certain ways, all them answers are right.
I'm gonna tell you this about Gilda.
Until you actually do it the correct way and break it down, and then you see the real answer.
I'm gonna let you know this about my boy Gilda. He ain't gonna say too much, but if it ever come up again with him,
he like this fella is on to something.
Gilda ain't gonna let you make it.
You already know. Look at. Okay, you know what I'm talking about on the math, right?
Yeah, I got 2 math degrees. You know I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about on the math. You got all them. You got all them answers, but it's only one real correct answer. Now, if you do the darn equations like how normal people usually do it, you know what I'm saying? You get this answer. If you do it this way, you get this answer. If you do it this way, you get that answer. But if you do it and break it down like how you're supposed to and solve it, you would get the real answer.
Gilda called us old heads.
Oh my goodness!
We are, man. You got to realize, man. Most folks who be playing Madden be in high school. They don't understand us. To them, we are super old.
Yeah, man. I gotta break it down. I have to break it down, and I gotta give. I gave you the little points and all that for Eckler, and I gave you the points and all that. And the variables and all that for Gordon. I gave props to both sides.
You did.
I didn't take nothing away from. I didn't just you know what I'm saying, shoot Eckler down. But like I said, you got to look at his situation and how they're using him.
Now this is the only thing I disagree with.
The Broncos.
It's the only thing I disagree with. Now you were able to admit that Eckler has more receiving yards. You were able to admit that they have comfortable rushing yards. You were able to admit that Gordon has lost a step, which means that Eckler is a little bit faster. And just looking at Eckler, we can both admit Eckler's definitely stronger. All of that, and you still say Gordon is better.
And I'm gonna say the reason why and this is why I stated why Gordon is better. You gotta look at he got another running back.
I read the chat
out there that he's sharing carries and sharing the load with, and look at the numbers he's still putting up.
Read the chat.
And just look at it. And then you gotta look at how seasoned he is, and he's still being productive.
Read the chat. Gilden left you a message. You get it? This man says you ain't describing it in a logical way. What you got to say about that? Uh-oh, I missed it.
Yeah, man, I got to log about this one.
Gilden said you didn't describe it in a logical way, though. You talking about Diggs and the coaching. I just want a simple answer. He said who is producing in an efficient way and who is currently showing out. Gilden said you went all the way around the corner just to get up the street, and you ain't have to do all that. He said he just wants you to tell him the real.
Gordon.
This man still said Gordon.
You want a flat out answer, Gordon?
He said Gordon still. He said flat out.
Gordon is your fisherman.
He said Gordon. Hey, Gilden has a valid point. He said Barry didn't have
What is his valid point?
He said Barry didn't have no offensive line, and he still showed out.
Man, that's a whole totally different back. He's a whole totally different back.
He was arguing your offensive line argument, though.
He is a totally whole different back. And you got to look at Eckler getting the ball. He should. Let me see. I need to go back and look at touches.
Go on, pull him up. How many challenges I got? Lord, I got 1 million challenges. I thought I was going to be able to jump on and knock him out and be through. I still ain't got Emmanuel Sanders. How much more I got to go? Gilden say he just want to know who go ball out. He ain't studying all that up. Okay, got an 88 Brandon Marshall. That ain't bad. This wasn't a bad pack. That wasn't a bad pack at all. All right, we good. We doing the same. Damian Harris, okay. I'm finna sell all these. Finna sell all them, get the cards. Get the coins. And got 5K. Okay. Not bad. How far off am I? I got 30 more to go. You need that Dion. I got 30. I got 6 more of these.
Go back. Hey, go back and look at the games. I'm looking at the games. I look at Austin Eckler play and some of the opponents. I'm like, dog, he should for somebody that's supposed to be strong and agile and supposed to be great like how y'all say he is. Man, some of them teams that they played against, he should have shredded. I'm gonna just be honest.
You do know
the
that
amount of touches that he got on the rushing, the amount of touches, like 17 carries, and he only come away with like 50 some yards.
You do know that
I
Denver.
know at least one of them touches on the ground. He should have hit 60 yards right off bat.
You know,
40, 50, 60 yards off bat.
Denver and the Chargers are in the same division, so they literally play the same teams.
Yeah.
So
but look, like I said, look at who he really sharing the load with in San Diego or LA.
Gitter has a valid question. He says, so where's Melvin Gordon this year?
You said, where is he at?
Yeah.
Toting that rock like he's supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Didn't you just see that boy out there?
Of course.
Didn't you just see Melvin Gordon out there being great?
I mean, he had
being the father of time.
You said the father of time. I don't think I'm gonna like this Emmanuel Sanders card. Boy, I'm trying to make him a. Okay, yeah, I need to go make him a Bronco.
What is he, a route runner?
He's a deep threat. Gilda say he see Austin Eckler though. He said he see him.
Because that's probably because he be paying attention. Where is he from anyway?
Who, Gilda?
Yeah.
Gilda in Texas. Gilda said, "What you talking about, bro?" Gilda said, "I just want to know what are you talking about?"
Let's go there. You go. Hold on. What college did Austin Eckler? Where's Austin Eckler from? He might be from Austin Eckler hometown.
Me and you from the same hometown, and I see Eckler get off way more than Gordon. Way more. I can't get rid of Randy Moss. I'm finna get rid of Randy Moss. But
I'm just saying. I look at if that's the case, his stats need to be a whole lot better than what they are. I'm gonna just say that now. If he's a whole lot better back right now than Melvin Gordon, his stats need to be a whole lot better than what they are, especially some of them games they played. I'm gonna just be honest. And then he's not really even sharing the backfield with nobody, so his numbers shouldn't be like that.
But you do realize that
they shouldn't even be like that.
Okay,
they shouldn't even be like that.
Who does
they should be even more impressive.
Who does Denver have to compete with the numbers that Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are putting up? Silence.
I don't know. That ain't my team. I don't be focused on Denver like that.
I'm telling you,
I don't be focused on that. They got Sutton and Judy and when they do get the ball to him, when Teddy Pendergrass is don't have his finger up his tail and stop playing Mr. Checkdown.
That's who he is. It's two completely different schemes. Like the Chargers want to throw it.
Mm-hmm.
They want to throw
the ball. That's why he got the yards he got receiving. He's in the passing game. Melvin Gordon ain't in the passing game like that. When he get that ball, it's in a check down. You got to understand that. Or it's in a darn screen.
From the start, I put Sutton.
That's where Melvin Gordon be getting majority of his catches from. Screen pass.
They don't put Eckler out wide to send him out on no routes though. Now I can tell you that for a fact.
He get majority.
All right, help him out, Lil C. Help him out.
They got little offsets. They got little offset plays. Where he in the backfield, where he's kind of like the little different formations, the little Madden formations.
Lil C said that Eckler has 20 more targets than Gordon this year and 16 more catches. Lil C trying to help you, man. He said he see you struggling with this argument, so he trying to help you out. He trying to be nice to you, man.
And then you can't really just go out and, like you said, you go off one season and say you can't go off one season really, or just 8 games or 10 or 9 games, and say back is better.
That's what all my argument.
He can do that and have a little decent season this year, and then turn around and don't do nothing next year.
Well, that's what all mine was about. I was talking about right now today.
So then all that'll be erased. Because when you say who's the better back, when you saying the better back, you saying better. It's like when you saying better back, you saying better back. Period.
I'm talking about right now.
When you stating better back, you mean better back. Period. Just hands down, who's the better back? When you saying better back, you mean better back just overall. And regardless of a running back being faster and stronger and stuff like that, all that really just don't be mean. And I'm gonna be honest. That don't mean it, because you got some running backs that's out there that was fast and stuff like that, and they really didn't amount to nothing.
You brought that up though.
You got some running backs that were strong out there. They really just didn't amount to nothing.
You brought up the fact that he was stronger and faster. I think I brought up stronger. I think you brought up faster. Whoa, get him.
I'm saying speed wise. I'm saying speed wise. If Melvin Gordon had his speed, if you look at some of his touches, Melvin Gordon touches, and he had the breakaway speed. That if he had breakaway speed, man, dude, some of them yards that he was carrying, his rushing yards would be, and some of them games would be a whole lot more. Whole lot more.
Gilden being petty now. He said, forget all that. Frank Gore better than both of them. He know how I feel about Frank Gore.
I'm gonna be honest. Frank Gore is a dog. And they hold him with, let me see, his last 5 seasons? 4-5 seasons? About his 4-5 seasons, they hold him. He should have been still getting that rock.
Frank
Gore
should
have been handing that ball to him.
Frank Gore been,
because he would have a whole lot more 100-yard rushing games. He could have had a whole lot more rushing yards. He didn't have his speed started diminishing, but he was breaking loose. He was getting loose. He was finding them holes.
Frank Gore been a merit list student his whole career. I said it. Merit list. He been making A's, B's, and C's. He been above average, but I mean, he ain't the top of the class. Yeah. He been above average his whole career. I give him that, and he just played a long time. That's what I give Frank Gore.
Mm-hmm.
Let me sell Randy Moss. I'm gonna get rid of this Randy Moss card.
They're just like Adrian Peterson. His last his last 3 seasons, he been getting hold.
He got a chance now.
And simply because he's being stubborn, he want the money, he don't want to go to a team. And me personally, you made you enough money. Go to a team where they actually got a goddamn line that you ain't got to sit there and try to because you a power back. Go to and I'm gonna be honest, because he's a power back. That team that he's with now, the Titans, is a better situation. So we gonna see, I believe he's finna get off. I believe he's finna get off.
I don't know about getting off. I think he ain't gonna. He's
finna get off.
I don't see AP getting 500 yards this year. I don't.
For real?
I don't see it.
How many games left?
8, I believe. They got 8.
How many games?
They got 7 or 8. I don't see him getting 500 yards.
And you don't see 500 yards?
I might be wrong, but I don't see it. How many yards did he get?
Man, hey, I'm gonna throw a dub up, man. I'm gonna throw a dub up on that. That he gonna get. He gonna hit that mark.
We betting $20 right now that he go get 500 yards. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
You want to bet me $20 that AP getting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I'm getting my money.
That's it. That's if he don't suffer an injury.
See,
if he don't suffer an injury, he gonna hit that mark.
You can't be putting all these qualifiers with it, man. I'm just saying he ain't getting.
Forget it. Forget it. Hey, he gonna get the $500. $20. He gonna get the $500.
We betting $20 right now on stream that he gonna get. That you saying that he gonna get 500 yards, and I'm saying that he not.
Yep.
Okay.
And it starts Sunday when he come out there. Who they play Sunday?
I don't know, but he ain't getting no 500.
Who is his victim? Who is their victim Sunday when they hand that rock off to him?
He ain't getting it, man. I'm sorry. You gonna be mad too. He ain't getting it, man.
All he gotta do is hit 100 yards in one of them games, and all they gotta do is feed him. Feed the beast. Feed him.
Gilda said Gore would get it before AP.
Yeah, but you give AP 20 carries. Give him 20 carries. Now his 20 carries. That when he was with Washington, that was all trash. Them 20 carries he was getting and stuff, games and stuff, when he get 20 some carries and 20 to 30 carries or almost or close to, well, I say about 20. When he was getting over 20 carries when he was with Washington, and all that shit was trash.
I agree with Gilda.
Because they got down line was trash.
I agree with Gilda. He's not going to get the carries to get it.
Man, hey.
See, you still remembering what we saw when we were growing up. Like, you still remembering AP from being that AP. That AP gone, man. Them days over.
Hey, I don't think so, man. He what, 32?
No,
he only
32?
32?
AP up there.
No, he about 32.
I think AP like 36.
33.
I think AP like 36.
Hell no. Oh
no. Okay.
Heck no, he ain't that old.
I hope not. Adrian Peterson is 36.
He ain't that old.
What's good, Anubis? Adrian Peterson is 36. I just looked it up. He's 36. So you feel like AP finna go out there and don't forget you owe me $20, man. It's on stream too. Gilden ain't gonna let you forget. You said that man gonna get 500 yards. Man, we can't complain. We just here talking, Noah. How you doing, bro? I don't need Brandon Cooks either. I'm finna get rid of Brandon Cooks. Hall gang in the chat.
Hey, watch the 36 come out there and finesse them. He finna teams.
Hey, I want you to tell everybody what you were talking about earlier when we were talking about Austin Eckler and Melvin Gordon.
That Melvin Gordon better than Eckler.
Yeah.
I said it. I cried 2 tears in a bucket.
Man, this man said Melvin Gordon is better than Austin Eckler. He's standing firm on that, man. Hey, nothing but respect to somebody who's still standing on that.
They know.
Nothing but respect. My
They're not
man,
gonna admit it.
my man said, yeah, he better.
They're gonna ride with you because they on your stream. They, you know.
No, man. Hey, me, Gilden always arguing with me, especially when it comes to Melvin Gordon. They got their own mind. They got their own mind. But if they feel like something wrong, they ain't gonna let you make it. They ain't gonna let you make it. I'm telling you. And Gilden on your head now.
Yeah, good, you know.
Gilden ain't gonna let you make it, man. I'm telling you. If they feel like you wrong, they gonna tell you. They gonna tell you. Hey, Lil C just
And
brought up.
Gildy can send it though.
Look,
Hey, for real.
look.
Hey, Gildy can send it.
What you want him to send?
He sent that invite.
Gilden, you hear that? Gilden, Shay was challenging you, bro. Shay was challenging you, Gilden. Gilden, Shay is challenging you.
Gilden sent it. Gilden sent an invite. He seen my what's the name, my screen name on there. Acting like he ain't seen it.
Gilden, this man challenging you on Madden, bro. Oh, that got real. Gilden said Fitzgerald top 5. Stop it.
Send that invite so I can see your weekend league defense and your weekend league offense.
He trying to play you in mud. He trying to play you in mud, Gilden.
You said what?
No, he said invite to what? I told him you trying to play him in mud.
Man, he know. He know.
Ooh. I know Gilden ain't scared. Gilden ain't ever scared.
Man, Gilden just he pump faking, man. He don't want to play.
Oh, he said this man ain't pump faking. Say it ain't so, Gilden. Say this man ain't call you out.
I ain't never scared. I ain't gonna never back down.
He said you can't see him in that 2K though.
Nah, I ain't. He'll give me 2K.
Oh.
I ain't no 2K fan. 2K, they're done trash to me.
Man,
they need to bring back live.
I agree. Live back in the gap was amazing.
They bring back live, and we talk about something then.
This new school stuff though, you right. It ain't fun.
Live was something different.
I gotta do another daily objectives. He said he'll play you in regs. You hear me, Shavers? Gilden said he'll play you in regs.
He said what?
He said he'll play you in regs.
Man, fuck it. I don't play regs.
So he don't play regs.
I play strictly mud. I hadn't played. I had to tell him I had played regs since 2012.
It's a different game, man. I mean, you remember Terry Childress?
Yeah.
Man, Childress popped up.
I take that back. I beat the brakes off Terry Childress.
He popped up in my stream last year, and he beat the mess out of me on regs. I was like, hey man,
I beat the brakes off of him. I beat the brakes off of him, and I beat the brakes off of Mike.
For real?
Yeah, Mike was like, man. Mike wasn't ready. Hey, and I had the Packers, and you know the Packers was like a 84 overall.
But that man Aaron Rodgers is a bad man.
And dude, they didn't have no secondary. If you look at they didn't have no. They had like some corners, but they didn't have no linebackers. They didn't have no D line. They were and I was coming out there playing man on them.
You couldn't do nothing, man. I was
playing man on them, and I was killing them.
I got 3 more days to do daily objectives. They don't need to put this daily objective list on here for Cam Chancellor. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this, man. These daily
I
objectives.
don't even mess up about Cam Chancellor. I wasn't messed up about the team captain this year. I wasn't messed up by no team captain this year. I wasn't messed up by no Austin Eckler. That player that Devin Hester. I ain't messed up about him. Everybody set Devin Hester out. Everybody set Cam Chancellor out, and everybody setting their captain out. Now I can care less about them. I got Cam Chancellor in my lineup, but I could care less about him. I'm just waiting for them to drop Butler or somebody.
Gilda said, do we think Cam Newton's going to have a comeback year? I don't think he's going to have a comeback year, but I do think he's going to expose that Sam Darnold needs to be a backup if he even needs to be in the league at all. I think he's going to have a much better time. You got to give him about a month or two because he ain't played no ball in a while. It been a minute. But when he get to,
I think he's gonna be pretty productive. He'll be pretty productive.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he can, man. I slick wanted him to play against the Patriots. I wanted to see that. Oh, definitely. I wholeheartedly agree that Cam Newton is better than Sam Darnold. The only good thing, I made some coins from today. I got rid of Randy Moss.
Hey, where your boy Gilden? What's his overall in what?
Gilden, what's your overall in MUT? Gilden he don't really be on MUT like that.
You said what?
Hey, Lil C, I agree, man. I agree. It was something about that play. Gilden don't really be on MUT like that.
Man, you know what? Tell him send it. I'm gonna go ahead and play Rigs. I don't even play Rigs. So tell him go ahead.
Gilden, he said send it to him in Rigs. Hey, I agree. Anubis. That was a dirty play. That was a real dirty play.
What play you talking about?
When Matt Jones twisted Brian Burns' ankle.
Oh yeah, there was a hope for that.
Hey,
somebody was like, man, they said he would have got done like the backup quarterback would have got done.
Hit him in the head with the helmet. That was foul, man. You don't pull no stuff like that. You don't pull that at all.
He didn't do nothing to do.
Exactly. It's two different leagues, man. Two different leagues out there.
It's like you would have had to, after he did that, he would have had to do something to him for him to get get something.
Man, I can't believe.
Because they would never did nothing to they would never have fined the Steelers quarterback. They would never gave dude a fine or anything if what's his name hadn't got up and grabbed his helmet and threw it at him.
Man, it's some people in the world that you just shouldn't mess with, and that's one of them. That's a big dude, man. Myles Garrett is huge.
You gotta look at this. Myles Garrett would never chunked his helmet at dude and everything. Nothing would never happen.
True. Very true.
Nothing would never happen.
Gilden said Myles Garrett is a bully. I bet you. I bet you that quarterback for the Steelers would. I bet you he would. He would like he's definitely a bully.
No, you want me to tell you what he would have did if they were out in an undisclosed area? He would have pulled out a gun and shot Miles Garrett.
Definitely. Or died one.
That's what he would have did. He would have ran to if he had a gun in his truck, he would have ran and got it, and he would have pulled it and shot the.
Gilden said, random question: who would win in a fight between Garrett and Donald? Ooh, it's gonna be bad. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a tough one. Right?
Yeah, that's a real tough one. Ooh, that's a tough one. What's good, Benny?
Back in my old elementary, in my old middle school, two dudes that had fought. One of them was like you can say he was somewhat of a bully because he used to mess around with people and junk, talk crazy to folks and stuff, pick on people. And then he fought this other dude. They had ended up they got into it over something. And when I say they was throwing blows and tussling and it was crazy.
I know Garrett would have a reach on him, but Donald is like a Mike Tyson build type dude. That would be, I don't know, man. It'll be a good fight, I believe. You know, you can never gauge a man's heart by what they look like. But I don't know. Hey, that's all we get, bro. That's all we got is Miles Sanders. So the good thing about it, you save coins. That's it. We ain't get nobody but Miles Sanders. I think so too. Got Miles Sanders as our only card for this promo. But it's cool because I'm like 54 out of 50 Broncos. Now I got rid of Randy Moss and Brandon Cooks. Got rid of both of them. So I just got Emmanuel Sanders as my second wide receiver. That's messed up though. They ain't give us one player. That's a lie. Emmanuel Sanders. But everybody in the AFC got that. You 55? Hey man, you one of us then. Definitely Champ Bailey need to come out. Do I think Champ Bailey can lead us to the playoffs? I mean, do I think Teddy Bridgewater can lead us to the playoffs? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. He's going to have to, true. He's going to have to start opening up that passing game a little bit more. We don't have an identity in Denver on offense, and that's what's killing us. Like right now, we are more of we actually are a play action team. We're actually a play action team, but we don't have a true identity because we still be trying to open up and run spread and all that kind of stuff. So we don't really know what we're doing on offense. But it'll be tough because we gonna have to play the upper teams. We'll have to play the upper teams. I think we can get in. Winning one will be a difference though, because like we're gonna have to travel. We will have to travel to beat somebody. I agree. If we ever let them if a team get out on us, like this team ain't much different than back in the day of Tim Tebow. It ain't much different. You got Robbie Anderson, 82 overall, strong safety, and left tackle, upgrade for team. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Back in the day of Tim Tebow, you remember we used to have to, if the game ever got blowed out, it was over. Like Tom Brady, when we played the Patriots, Tom Brady and them jumped out on us. It was over in the first quarter. We ain't a comeback team. We are not a comeback team.
Man, why y'all down playing Tim Tebow like that?
Man, you know, me and Tim Tebow always have a special place to me. I know for a fact, Tim Tebow.
He led them to the playoffs. And then they go out and go get Peyton Manning.
But what Peyton Manning do?
This man then led them to the playoffs.
What Peyton Manning do?
You said what?
What Peyton Manning do?
You mean what Tim Tebow did?
No, you said Tim Tebow. You said Tim Tebow. You said Tim Tebow led us to the playoffs, but what did Peyton Manning do?
He took off of what what's his name did.
Oh, okay. So when Peyton threw 6-7 touchdowns in that first game against Baltimore, when Baltimore still had that stingy defense, you think Tebow could have done that?
No.
Yeah. How did I not catch that? Exactly, Lil C. And I mean, I think he just saying that right now. But yeah, if you get an opportunity to go for Peyton Manning, and you got Tim Tebow as your quarterback, thank you, Tim Tebow, but no thank you. He getting dotted. I need to come out this defense.
But this is the thing though. They downplaying Tim Tebow. People downplaying like he didn't get this team. How far did he make it to the playoffs that year?
We only won one game.
Okay, and then they got put out the second round.
Wait. Yeah. Here's my question though.
Look how far. What was Denver record that year?
We played like a JV team. You couldn't sustain that, man.
The team made it to the playoffs. It can't be no JV team. They made it to the playoffs. You got to do something right to make it to the playoffs.
Dude was winning games passing for 75 yards.
Hey, he did. Hey, look at. Go back and look at the Ravens. Look at what Washington was doing. Trash quarterback. They won the Super Bowl with a trash quarterback.
Who?
And you can't tell me he wasn't trash.
But nobody has had the stats that Tebow had as a quarterback. Nobody. Tebow was winning games off of emotion. That's how Tebow was winning games. Yeah, Tebow my dude. Don't get me wrong.
Stop him in the run game.
Tebow my dude. He's definitely my guy, but I mean, if I got a choice between Tebow and a real quarterback, give me the real quarterback every time. Every time, without question. But Tebow definitely is special to all Broncos. And that's simply because of what he did. I mean, even though it was ugly, give you Tebow, man, you can have him. You can have him. He ain't do nothing once he left. Once he left Denver, he ain't do nothing. He had chances in New York, New England, Jacksonville. Nobody else wanted him. I wonder why. Maybe it was the system in Denver.
Yo, hey, Tim Tebow, he had 6 game winning comebacks and 6 game winning wins.
Because the defense kept the game close.
But Tim Tebow drove the ball down the field though.
Nah,
He made some plays.
He
made some plays, some little run plays here and there, and threw some nice little shots down the field.
Go look at the stats. We had an amazing run game when Tim Tebow was quarterback. It's like you knew we were running the ball and there was nothing you could do about it. Wait a minute. Tebow, Gore, and Fitzgerald. Well, Fitzgerald automatically removed because he can't get the ball. Gore would eat. Gore would have a Hall of Fame career. Man, dude is childish. I wish you was in that group chat yesterday, Shavers. This little bitty kid talking crazy, acting like he bulletproof and talking reckless. I just started laughing, man. I'm like, these kids something else, boy.
Tell Gideon, what's up, man, with that the challenge?
Gideon said he doing a challenge. He said he doing the challenges. I agree with that statement, Gideon.
First of all, who is the team he gonna?
Who?
First of all, what team is he gonna play with?
He's a Falcons fan.
He probably gonna go get the Bucks, so he gonna go get the some of the nice little teams.
I mean, he can. Anubis, that's your chat. That's what you like. That's the kind of stuff you get down with. Nephew in the chat.
Hey, have you never played Nick?
Uh-uh.
Have Nick any play anybody in the chat besides you?
Nope. Philip who?
Nick.
What else I got to do? I thought I was done. Don't throw 4 incomplete passes. No problem. I'm finna run the ball. No, man, it's not that serious, Anubis. He okay. He's okay. I mean, I think you saw it. I talked to him, trying to help him. He got a lot of growing up to do. It's not that serious though. I ain't messed up about him, man. It's just respect has to be paid. And it is what it is. I mean, like I said, it's your chat, bro. That's you. That's whatever you want to do. Yeah, I agree with Gilda. That's
he said grab a hold of him and pound him.
What you talking about, boy? Man, you should have seen how crazy this boy was talking though, man. Talking like real sideways. Telling me he gonna turn me to a pack and all this kind of stuff. And like, boy, who you supposed to be? Man, I'm a gangster. I make all A's and B's, but I kill you. Like, what? Boy, get over yourself.
Where you from?
Man, I don't even know or care. He just was on one. I'm like, you a kid, son. Who do you think you talking to? No, man, I'm about that life for real. But he about that life, but he an honor roll student. I'm like, you not a thug, son. Stop trying to be a thug in a group chat. No, man, I do this for real. I do this for real. And I'm like, I get, you know what's really funny? He talk about, you know, he from one of the roughest places in America, and I'm like, he obviously don't know where I'm from. Because if you do a simple Google search, they will show you per capita, it's more murders here than many places in the world. Simple Google search. And I'm like, that ain't nothing I have to brag on. So when little kids make threats and stuff, I laugh, man. I'm like, man, get over yourself. You're not that guy. Man, I'm gonna try to turn you to a pack. When I see you, I'm gonna be packing. Like, you don't even know me.
Right, you see, if he was a senior, he'd be packing.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, get over yourself, man. Now, see you.
Like, show you how scared you is.
Yeah, you being disrespectful. What? See, no, see, you can't even be disrespectful. I'm like, man, I don't even know you to disrespect you. Don't care to disrespect you. Exactly. Gilden sees why I was laughing. This dude plans on being a computer engineer, but literally is stupid enough to get into a group chat and commit felonies. I'm like, dude, you do realize if I was to turn this in to the police, this is terroristic threatening all day. Life is over. All because you want to be an internet gangster. You want to be an internet thug. I turn you to a pack. Oh, okay then. Just I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. You know, don't have more than 80 yards. Okay, I can do that.
Man, I'm finna get up off this mug and play me some games, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you for hollering at me, man. I think Gilden ain't gonna let you make it though with that argument. He not.
Yeah, Gilden need to come see me on the game.
Right? Gilden ain't gonna let you make it. I'm telling you, I know him well enough to know. Next time he see you, he gonna be talking reckless to you. He like, man, no, that ain't how that work. But
Gilden need to come he need to come see me on his game then.
Gilden hear you. He hear you.
He can have all the free. He can have all the free reign he want.
Yeah, he hear you.
I'm coming to his area. Tell him I'm coming to his area. I'm coming to Riggs. Some shit that I don't play.
What happened, Anubis? Gilden, he said he'll play you in Riggs, bro. Gilden said he gonna holler at you. He said he already got your gamer tag. He said he gonna hit you up.
What's his Gilden? That's his gamer tag.
He said, what's your gamer tag?
What I need to be looking out for.
He said he gonna come see what you're talking about.
I tell him I'll be looking for a friend invite.
He said, all right. He said he is his RG jump man.
Okay. All right.
All right, bro. All right, I'll hit you up later on. RG Jumpman. I think this might be the last. This might be the last challenge. Oh, I gotta score a touchdown while I'm down here trying to chew up clock. I'm gonna go for 2. You know that last video was of him, right? The video when I was playing my childhood friend, that was him. So you see what his game plan like. Now, if he get out on you, he tough to beat. Dog, Anubis ain't playing no games with them rules. That's tough, bro. I'm finna go for 2. Ooh, got in there. Trying to. Gilden. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you really know who you are and where you from, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, Gilden. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. That's why I was laughing so much. I'm like, son, you ain't about that life for real. Like, you not. Stop. That's why I was emphasizing. Go make something of your life, son. This ain't the path that you need to try to be making. This ain't it for you. That's why I was if y'all was reading it, man, I was really trying to help the dude. Like, bro, you not a gangster. Stop. You that ain't who you are. I know gangsters, and it ain't you. I know folks who kill just because you look at them. Like that. This ain't who you are. It ain't who you. It ain't you. And I'll do this. And I'll do. Come on, bro. Let's not go here. Let's not do that. That's so not who you are. You don't have to. I mean, there's so many other ways to gain respect. And all it really was, he was embarrassed and didn't want to just admit, you know, eh, he just didn't want to admit that, hey, I shouldn't have said what I said. But, now that I done said it, I'm too far out there, so I gotta stand to it. Instead of just manning up and be like, you know what, my fault. I shouldn't have said what I said to you. I didn't know who you were. My fault. But instead of that's immaturity. That's immaturity. He's okay, man. I deal with it all the time. I deal with that kind of stuff all the time. Like, it's sad, it's sad, but at the end of the day, he'll be all right. He'll be okay. Anubis finna kick folks out the chat. I mean, it was a pride thing after a while for him. I ain't gonna let no old head tell me I can't cuss at him. I ain't going. He ain't gonna tell me what I can't do. I can cuss at who I feel like cussing at. It's sad, man. I felt bad for him, but like I said yesterday, I would help him. I actually would help him. Like I don't have any ill will towards him. I don't. I mean, I ain't even mad at him. It's just wanting them to do better. It's all right to make mistakes. We all do. Man, like the sad part about it is I got a track record. I don't have to prove anything to that kind of stuff. Like I ain't fighting no more. Yeah, I don't do that. That's childish, man. Let's get this money. Let's try to make the world better. Ain't nobody studying. Man, I'm a thug. Who's still thugging in 2021? We literally are living through a pandemic. Ain't nobody thugging. We out here trying to make it for real. Out here trying to live and be better. That's it. Ain't nobody studying no foolishness. And I hope everybody who was reading the chat saw. You ain't got to get mad. You know, I proved my point without all that anger and hostility and none of that. I ain't Miss Childs. I don't have to hit her up. I'm gonna have to hit her up. She probably at work right now. She's probably at work right now. I work for the county, so I'm off work today. Working for the county. Beautiful thing, man. I love it. Yeah, and I didn't want to harm him. I actually was trying to show him, son, it's okay to make a mistake, but be a man about it and move around with it. Like if you mess up, okay, I messed up and I'm done with that. I'm finna move forward. No harm, no foul. Ain't nobody mad. Just you know, you never know who you talking to. So don't lead with immaturity. Don't lead with disrespect. Because you never know. You never know who also is in the chat with you. And that was what's so funny. He literally thought I was a kid. And I'm like, son, I ain't been a kid in a long time. I just don't say much in these chats. And that's part of the reason. I don't know if you all saw it, but I started posting in my own chat. Um, so I started posting in my own chat when I saw that that everybody was on that cussing all the time, and like, man, look, I don't even talk like this. So if y'all remember, even before the John Gruden stuff popped off, I was telling you all, I was like, man, emails and stuff will get you fired. All this social media stuff will get you fired, suspended, all that kind of stuff. Now, what would it look like if I'm in a group chat with teenagers and young adults and I'm in there popping off just as wild as everybody else that's in there? What would that look like? Like that, you got to be careful, man. I know people get in these group chats and be feeling comfortable and, well, I'm cool, so I could say so and so and such, but you not. Yeah, you can't sit up in there and Well, here's the problem, Anubis. It's not even an age thing. You know, it's a respect thing. Like, you don't know how people receive certain things, so you can't just pop off at the mouth because you feel like you thug enough to do it. I know thugs that'll shoot you for being disrespectful. Period. I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with age. It's a respect factor. You can't talk crazy to people and think that, oh, well, I'm me, so I can talk crazy. That's what told me that he ain't about that life. Because if he really was, he would know better. He would know better. But we all live and learn, man. Like I said, I mean, I don't want anything negative to happen. I honestly just want to help him, though. I just want to help him. Because he could make it. But everybody ain't going to sit up and play with you, though. Exactly. Or what if I was petty? Like, literally, my job, I work hand in hand with the police. With the sheriffs of my area. So what if I was to literally go and be like, all right, I need to track this kid down because he said he gonna kill me and put a felony on him. His career is over, like before it even starts. Like y'all, you got to think about this kind of stuff, man. Like don't get so caught up in being tough that you lose who you are over what? Because somebody told you don't cuss at them. You're a kid. You that mad that you ready to kill somebody over what? Because they don't prefer you to talk to them like a kid? Exactly. Like, that's my whole deal, man. I just be careful. Please, just be careful. All because, I'm a thug. I'm an internet gangster. Sad, man. But you're older. You're mature, Gilden. You're a lot more mature. Even I was laughing yesterday because I could see that you were like, hey man, y'all kill that. And I was like, it's not an issue. Like, for me it was more of a, come on son, you really, you can't feel like this for real. Like, it was more of a, I put it to you like this. I could tell by his character he would not do that in person. That's one. That's not who he is in person. And two, I can also tell he's an emotional guy. I guarantee his parents wouldn't approve of what he was doing. I guarantee that. I promise you that. You can't be a thug out here and your mama and dad is still telling you and whooping you and showing, like, those are the kind of people I know and deal with on a regular basis. So for him to, get caught up like that, hey bro, I tried my hardest, Benny. Hey man, if you would have seen how this boy was coming at me sideways, you'd be like, man, what? What? You try to pull your belt off, man. Like, who was he talking to? He can't be for real. But hey, Gilden, it's good to walk to the beat of your own drum, man. Following these folks get you nowhere fast. Nowhere real fast. Challenge goals. Got both of them. All right, let's go. Let's just win this game now. Shoot the clock. Inside zone. That's real talk, Dre. For real. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, he was bragging on his hometown because of violence. And I'm like, son, you obviously don't know where I'm from. And I live where I live where I'm from. So I'm like, son, you can't be talking no thugging stuff to somebody who live where I live. Exactly, man. Bro, we all learning. We're all learning. And that's the sad part, Gilden. Everybody's a puppet. Gilden, I have literally never drank or smoked a day in my life. They both contributed to killing my dad. So I wholeheartedly get what you're saying. I wholeheartedly get what you're saying. One of the things I promised my dad that I would never do, I promised my dad I wouldn't drink and smoke. He told me, he asked me not to, and I didn't. I never have, and I don't plan on it. It doesn't make me any better than anybody, but it makes, I think for myself, but everybody else didn't have. My daddy died when I was 9 from complications of drinking, smoking, and diabetes, okay? Everybody else didn't have that trauma that they went through when they were growing up. So to a lot of people, it's like, okay, it's the normal thing to do. And I agree with that. You know, nothing's wrong. Jesus turned water to wine. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm on here talking about drinking make you a bad person. I'm not saying that. But drinking and smoking has impacted my family in ways. I got alcoholics in my family. Nothing is worse than seeing somebody that you look up to not being able to put sentences together because they drunk, or not being able to have a conversation because they high. Like, that kind of stuff does something to me. And so I just choose not to do it, man. Exactly, Drayden. For real. It's nothing for these kids to go pick up a weapon. But they ain't got these. They ain't got them. They ain't got them sleepers though. See, back when I was coming up, real deal. We might fight, but it's over after the fight. We through. Nowadays, you beat up somebody, they finna shoot your mama house up. That's what's up, Anubis. Yeah, that's all they do. That's all they got. That's all they got. And it's because, see, when my daddy died so young, I had to lean on sports and stuff like that to learn how to become a man, right? So it's a lot, like, people don't realize the importance of real men in the house, right? Right now, I have, when my car mess up, I don't fix it. I take it to the dealership. I don't fix cars. I don't know how to fix cars. I never have known how to fix cars. Fixing cars is not my thing. I just don't know how to do it. My dad died when I was 9. We didn't get to that point, you know? So there are a lot of things in my life that are missing because my dad died. And so the world nowadays tell you that men ain't important. You can do better than him. Man, there's so much that a man could teach young men, young boys. Case in point. Now, y'all saw me and my homeboy on the phone earlier, and we had a complete disagreement. Complete disagreement. That could have gone left if people don't know how to disagree. That could have really gone left. But y'all saw how it ended. We laughing, joking, and playing. Like, hey, man. But we know how to have a conversation like men. That skill is lacking these days. People want to be emotional. You know, you get in your feelings because somebody don't agree with something you say, and now I gotta fight you or I gotta shoot you because you obviously can't like me because you don't agree with everything that I say. And that's the stupidity that we live in, man. That's the stupidity that we live in, which is so sad. Perform a celebration run, perform 3 ball carry moves. And that's the painful part, man. That's the painful part. Nobody's teaching young men how to become young men. So when they watching TV, they're learning these images that they're seeing on TV and thinking that this is the way they're supposed to be doing. Look, I love my mom to death. Love her with everything in me. My mama couldn't teach me how to be a man. She couldn't. She couldn't. My mama could teach me what she desired to see in men, but she couldn't teach me to be a man because she's never been one. She's never been one. So what I did when I got older and grown, I reached out to various people. I started to pattern myself after various things that I would see. Now, my father wasn't the greatest example of what a man should be. He wasn't. He was definitely not a great role model at times. But one thing that my dad did do, he taught me what I didn't want to be. So there are a lot of things that I watched from him. And I said, okay, I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. Man, look, they call real masculinity toxic masculinity these days. Like there are just certain things that men should do and shouldn't do. But, you know, those who are in control call it toxic masculinity now. They call it toxic masculinity. Like, hey, you run your household? Wait a minute. Men don't need to be doing that. You don't know what a man is. You don't know what a man is, and that's part of the problem. That is part of the issue. People telling other people how to be something that they've never been. That ain't right. I think Ryan Clark said it best. He was like, look, about these taunting calls, you want me to basically tone it down to appease to somebody that has never done what I'm out here doing before? He said, I wish I would. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, this man is in the NFL competing against the best people in the world, and you want him not to celebrate when he makes a play against one of the best players in the world just because you can't? Come on now. How fair is that? How fair is that? I forgot how to celebrate. Is it R1? I don't ever do it, so I gotta think on that. Gotta think on how to showboat. Like my cards are selling good. Y'all listen to me, man. When I tell you there's value in men and women. There's value there. We just have a really bad situation where people think that, oh, well, I could do anything that somebody else can do. L2, appreciate that, bro. There's value there. And it just can't be removed because somebody doesn't agree with it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Still looking for a PlayStation 5, y'all. Still looking for a PlayStation 5. Got a raise on the job. Shout out for the job. Got a raise on the job. I appreciate that, Anubis, man. I promise you. I just want us all to be great, bro. I almost fumbled. There you go. Got it. Woo! I thought I fumbled, man, because I threw the ball up late. Hey, I thought I fumbled. I was like, I gotta do this challenge again. Appreciate that. Score 4 touchdowns in a single game. What is this? Okay, it says score 4 touchdowns in a single game. I guess these vouchers are coming through. I got another 80-plus player. Got another 80-plus player. Okay. Got a right tackle. Man, I'm trying, bro. Hey, I should have remember that email I showed you all in the group chat. I should have trusted that because it was real. Hey man, if they showboat, they deserve to be destroyed. I don't think my Randy Moss card sold yet. Score a touchdown, spin move, 5 yards. Well, here's the problem, Gilden. I don't even want none of the cards that they offering. So it's like, why y'all giving me these cards? Ain't no Broncos players out here. Score a touchdown this drive, perform a spin move. Gotcha. Them jerseys are filthy though. Them jerseys nasty. Hey, Gil, it's an Instagram. Oh, it's these little dudes. Actually, Gilden created it. Gilden actually created it. This picture make me cry every time I see it, man. Von Miller is now Ram. Hurt my heart, man. Hurt my feelings. He got a lot of pressure on him, though. He got a lot of pressure on him. Because they got to win. It was all fun and games at first, but all that talent, y'all expected to win. Hey, we do. We do. We definitely got to get it popping again like we used to. Definitely do. Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was in my feelings for real, man. I was snapping on folks at work. The day after it happened, I was like, trade it. Trade it. Score rushing touchdown. Hey, I agree, Lil C. I even said that in the video. I like how we treated that. Gilding that Julio trade, you ain't gonna want to hear it, bro. But look how Julio was playing in Tennessee. He actually did y'all a favor. He actually did y'all a favor. Julio ain't been the same in a couple of years, man. And now that at least y'all got some compensation for him. Cause man, I just knew he was gonna go to Tennessee and eat. But no, he ain't been doing too much. He ain't been doing too much at all. Rush for 20 plus yards, for a rushing touchdown. Gotcha. So now we have 5 picks in the first 3 rounds. I think we'll be able. We got to get an offensive coordinator in Denver, though. We got to get an offensive coordinator. I was finna say, man, we need to go ahead and get Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson. No, we got to get an offensive coordinator, man. Because this little dink and dunk. I know this too. We might need to go ahead and get rid of Bridgewater because Bridgewater ain't gonna want to be a backup, but Bridgewater ain't the quarterback to take us where we need to go. Well, I don't think he is. He might be, but from what I've witnessed, I don't see it. Man, when they short like this, there we go. Gilden. He dude is in. I expected him to ball out, man. I ain't seeing it, bro. I am not seeing it. Draft a quarterback. I don't even want to draft one, Lil C. I want us to trade for one. Because drafting for one is too big of a risk. I want somebody who we know can play. Trade for Russell Wilson. Trade for somebody we know can play. That definitely ain't gonna happen. Definitely getting better, Anubis. But I changed my whole offensive scheme. Man, I got a video coming out Sunday. I'm gonna show y'all, man. I'm got a whole complete different offensive scheme, man. It's more so how I used to play. So y'all go see it. Y'all go see it. I'm even gonna start playing weekend league again. You know, when they short like this, oh, they fast. I can't wait till I get a 99 running back, 99 speed running back. I'm gonna be a problem then. Perform a hurdle, gain 30 yards. Perform a hurdle. Gotcha. Better up Anubis. I definitely do for some defense. I definitely do for some defense. My offense is back to what it was last year and has been similar in the past too. But that deep halves stuff that you showed me, oh, that worked, bro. That works. That be having folks mad. Given they have so much talent, it's gonna be hard to stop them. But I look at last night's game. You know, everybody can be beaten. So last night's game showed me that, them grown men out there too. Them grown men. So we may not realize it, but just because I ain't popular, y'all ain't know none of them players before last night, when Lamar Jackson couldn't run the ball. Now you're like, man, Miami got a good defense. Yeah, Lil C, they definitely going all in this year. They definitely are going all in. Need that, Anubis. I need that. Warren Sapp said it years ago. OBJ ain't done nothing since he caught the pass. Since he caught that pass against Dallas, he has done nothing. So, yeah, that pass was beautiful, man. It was amazing. But what else has he done? It's like, all right, bro, you have two teams that have said, we ain't that great, but we're better without you. I don't care how much talent you have, man. That hurts. Don't allow more than 40 rushing yards. That hurts for a team to just be like, you know what? We're good. We don't necessarily need you. We don't necessarily need you. You are a problem. He does have an opportunity to change the narrative. However, he can change the narrative, but he won't be able to. I thought he would be more interested in showing the league that he's still that guy, you know. But he's going somewhere where he's not going to be the first or the second man. Man, Antonio Brown is that dude. I don't know what it is about Tom Brady. Tom Brady saw it in New England. Tom Brady saw it in New England. Tom Brady was like, hey, dude is special. We need to keep him. Why are you retiring, bro? He was definitely his favorite target. But I'm like, he was getting 6-7 catches a game. I mean, targets a game in New York. But they let that man go. Like, if he's so good, why they let him go? Don't allow more than 30 rushing yards, get 3 tackles. That's my only concern. Like, he has all this talent, but a team that didn't even have a visual replacement was like, peace. Cleveland look at it so to the point where like, all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go mid-year. And you just 29 years old. So it's kind of like, bro. And then turn right around. He has an opportunity to prove it, but he gonna have to bring it. Oh, you going back to college? Congratulations, bro. And the chef. Hey, get you an outlet though, bro. Get you an outlet. Definitely get you an outlet. Have you something that you could do to have fun. That is gonna be important. What you gonna major in college? That's two big things, man. Whew, that's impressive, bro. Okay. Did he get what he needed? I think I'm finna be done. Them coins getting on up there. Keep on climbing, coins. I don't even want these vouchers. That training looking pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna finish these. Not today, anyway. Okay, that'll probably be a stream. It's probably Sunday, Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday. Go to my binder. See why my Randy Moss ain't selling. I still got Moss. Let me put him back on the market. Auction. Sell for $230. Wait a minute, $230. Should I sell this for $230, or should I go ahead and just get the 13,000 training out of it? Which one would you all do? Hey, that's what's up, Anubis. I like that, bro. You got goals. Should I sell this Randy Moss for $230, or should I just get the 13,000 training? What's the better move? No suggestions? Because the higher these cards go, the more training it is. It's easy to get 230K in coins. Because all you gotta do is play the game, and they give you coins. But training is tough to come by. I think I'm gonna go with the training. I think I'm gonna go with the training. 13K training, that'd be 45K. Yeah, I'm gonna go with training. You will sell it? I don't know. I just got rid of it. I'm finna quick sell the rest of these cards. Okay, so we got 47K training, almost 500K in coins. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. You gonna go ahead and stream. Thank you all for rocking out with your boys. Nobody's told each and every one of you I love you, and there's nothing that you could do about it. Rock out with me later on, probably just sometime this weekend. I know I'm posting a video tomorrow and Sunday. So you all be on the lookout for those. Don't forget to like them up too, y'all, because that'll help with the with everything with the algorithm. With that being said,